Okay, so the Recon challenges, we all know they suck. There's a bunch of different ones. Headshots, DMR, 200-meter headshots. There's different ones on the class, 150-meter headshots, and you need 10 200-meter headshots in the same game. All of this is going to take forever if you play normal multiplayer games. It's horrible. The option is going to community, searching for headshots or sniper, whatever. In my experience, 90% of this doesn't work. There's no bot spawning or some other issue that is causing problems. If you join an already existing game, you'll get kicked for taking kills from the people that created them. The simplest solution is just create your own. And how do we do this? We go directly into the browser. You go to portal.battlefield.com. When you first get there, you have to log into your EA account. There'll be a button right here. If you get sent to a different page after you log in, you'll find it up here under the portal builder. Make sure you don't launch the 2042 portal, but the Battlefield 6 one. Just do start creating. Create new here. Important, go to verified modes. In my experience, the custom games I tried did not count the challenge. I don't know if that's because something was wrong or modified or not, but on the verified, I know for sure that it works. You can go to breakthrough and start editing. Since this is going to be an actual breakthrough game, you just want to put the capture time up as much as possible because you don't want the objective to be captured. So yeah, just increase everything. Go to the map rotation. We want Firestorm. Remove Siege of Cairo if it's in there. And here on the bot spawn type, you want backfill. This is important. And on here, you can do 32 players max. There seems to be some kind of issue with hosting the game later. That the more players you have here, the harder it is to host it. It's probably some kind of a server capacity limits or something. I found setting it down to 16, it's much easier to get into the game. You cannot go lower than this because the breakthrough mode needs 8 players. If you set it lower, the game will launch, but the game won't actually start, so you can't finish it. So I recommend trying 32. If it doesn't work, just set it down to 16 later, or just go 16 right away. I completed the entire challenge with 16, it works just fine. And this is just gameplay stuff. One thing you can change is projectile speed multiplier. This will basically make your weapon have no bullet drop. The only downside is it can feel a bit different from how your sniper usually feels. So this is not something you need to set, but it makes a sniper basically point and click. You can set your movement speed up. Just modify whatever you want there. There's not really that, it's not that important. Vehicles doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. On bots, you can disable their sprint and proning to make it easier to snipe them. Restrictions, which classes you want to have in your game. Now, this doesn't really matter anyway, just make sure you have Recon enabled. Same with the weapons, just make sure you have your sniper rifle enabled. Vehicles also doesn't matter, just disable whatever you don't need. On gadgets, I tried to remove stuff like anything that had to do with smoke grenades, right? Because the bots will smoke. The problem is there's so many different ways to throw smoke that I ended up having them do smokes anyway. I'm not sure. You can go through this entire thing and just remove anything that has to do with the smokes. Like there's some of these launchers and stuff that do smoke, right? And attachments for the gun probably. Or class gadgets. Whatever, just go through. Fix it. Just give your game whatever name and description. Doesn't matter, picture doesn't matter. Just choose something. And once you're done, you press create new and you submit it to publishing down here. It says here player needs own premium content to play. I think this has to do with EA want to, if you want to run bots, you need to pay some kind of subscription or something later, but this is not active at the moment. You can still use the servers and the bots for free, as long as you own the game. So you can completely ignore this thing right here. Now, once you've done this, it might take a few minutes, but then you can go back into the game. You can go back to the community tab, but instead of searching for experience, you scroll down to my experiences here. Now you can see it's already in here. Now you can put a password or oops or whatever. Don't do persistent if you don't. The password is important if you don't want other people to join and take your kills. But now we click host, and as you can see, we're getting an error. The global game quota is exceeded. There's really no other way to get past this than to just keep clicking it. In my experience, it takes 5 to 10 minutes to get in. It's really annoying, but they don't want to expand on their server capacity, I guess. So yeah, just click. Eventually you get in. Okay, so the game finally started. It took like 2 minutes. I think it depends on what time of day. If you do it when people are mostly at work or sleeping or whatever, you might have a better chance, but it might take you between 5 to 10 minutes. Once you get into the game, it's gonna populate with bots. It's gonna take a few seconds to start. Just choose your class or whatever, make sure you do Recon. And just get ready. So you see the game has bots on both sides now. You just make your way up to the mountain, your favorite spot. If you are doing any other challenge than the 200-meter one, you can be a bit closer. You don't need to be all the way back up here. Like the DMR, you can be almost on top of them, it doesn't matter. I like standing all the way back here for the 200-meter headshot. The mountaintop in front there is probably better if you do the 150-meter challenge. But all the way back here, you'll get like 95% of your headshot will be 200 to 240 meters. And as we can see here, there's plenty of bots that already started spawning. So you basically just start sniping. You can press escape to see that your challenge is actually tracking once you start shooting them. There's no point spending time if it doesn't. One thing is, this is an actual breakthrough game, and the objectives over there, you don't want this to be captured, so don't wipe all the bots. It's a tip, because the team bots on your side will walk in there and start capping the points. We did increase it, but it can still happen. If it happens, you can restart the map from the menu here. You will lose XP, but it's fine. The challenge progress will not reset. So if you leave a few bots alive, they will wipe your team and the point will never get captured. I basically finished the entire challenge in one game without it ever happening, so it's fine. The only problem you can also have is ammo. I know there's infinite ammo in a portal setting somewhere. I've seen other games have it, but it's not really a big problem. I just spam need ammo here if I ever run out, and you just head down to the bots and they throw out a box and you get all your ammo back. Most of the time there's bots walking from the spawn back to the area where they're fighting, and you can just head straight down there and talk to one of them. Yeah. Sometimes you have to go all the way over to where they're fighting, but it's like, in total I probably spent 3-4 extra minutes on talking to the bots, but it's fine. Still complete fairly quickly. So yeah, just shoot bots and good luck.